It's a fun little game called Do You Know Me? It's real simple. I'll ask these very random questions. Okay. Does Brie this? Has Brie ever that?
Okay.
Don't answer.
Okay.
Right away.
All right.
The gang, myself, Chrissy, Amanda, and Allie will all see if we know Brie. Our audience likes to play along.
Okay, this will be good.
If you have an anecdotal story that goes with your yes or no answer,
feel
free to share.
Awesome.
You don't have to. No pressure. We always love a good anecdotal story. Question number 1 is a softball. Does Brie consider herself to be an introvert? Does Brie consider herself to be an introvert? I feel
like, what is that?
I know the exact answer to this question, but I'll what do you?
No, I can't.
Answer's no. She slid into Matt's DMs.
She's not. Okay, please.
I think Brie considers herself like an ambivert, like a 50-50 split.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with that, but I also don't know what that exactly means. But yeah,
I've never heard of that, but
I've never heard of it, but
I might have made it up.
What was
I
that?
think
ambivert?
Here's the answer.
Okay.
Here's the answer. Is that Brie is a very social person. She can slide in DM. First of all, I think. First of all, no, Chrissy. People who are introverted know how to slide into fucking DMs.
Yeah. You're behind a screen, Chrissy.
Excuse me. That is by choice.
I will say, people talk about introverts as if they're they can't function in society. Oh no, she can't be an introvert. She slid into a DM. Like what?
Okay, let's not make fun of Chrissy. Let's just be like, she just was like, she was like going for it. I like somebody who goes for it is generally an extrovert.
Introverts go to parties.
True.
Anyway, so I would say she's very 50-50. She has both tendencies. I think when she does go to parties, she likes to go to parties, but she likes to have one-on-one meaningful conversations. She's not necessarily, she doesn't walk in the room and say, I'm here. She's not that person, right? But she likes to party when it is appropriate, but she has more introverted qualities than extroverted qualities on a day-to-day basis. You may answer.
All right, I'm going to go with the ambivert. You guys, you were right. I've always considered myself to be an extrovert, and I think as I've gotten older,
I realized you're more introverted than you wanted.
Seriously,
well, I'm still right.
You're right. You're right. I'm always out. I'm a social butterfly.
I think we're gonna do an episode on introverts and extroverts because I think introverts have really gotten a bad rap.
They really have. They have. I mean, here's how I can explain
an introvert? What?
I truly do get energy from just being alone with my thoughts for like a few days. I mean, this kind of happened after the show, but I was constantly so go, and then I realized I'm drained. Like I'm not present with my friends because I just needed time to myself to just reflect on what had happened that past week or the week before or like this whole freaking experience. And I need to recluse to get back to myself, and then I'm ready to go 1 week later. So let me be an introvert for a week, and then I switch off and on. That next week I'll be extrovert, and then,
I feel like unless you're hardcore introverted, lots of people will be like, "Oh, I'm an extrovert," and then as they get older and more self-aware and more self-confident, they recognize that they're more introverted than they've been telling themselves or people throughout most of their lives.
That was one of my biggest learning experiences from the show. Was I had to admit to myself you are an introvert, and it's okay to admit that you don't want to be with people to just re-energize.
Awesome. I feel you.
Awesome. She's coming to Montana.
She slid into a DM.
I'm just saying that means that she's ready to go for it. Always making fun. Always.
I love you, but
I was still right because the question was, is she an introvert? And I said no.
You're right.
Sure. Okay.
So, just saying.
Social butterfly.
Question number 2. Has Brie ever accidentally sent an inappropriate text or email to the wrong person? We all have, I feel like.
We all have, yes.
Sure, yes.
I I mean, like, she gave her work email to Bachelor Nation, so I feel like, yeah, she's just giving out her details. She's just throwing it around.
What do you mean she gave her email to Bachelor Nation?
For the application. Like, she gave her work like email address. Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. But like you know, like you've sent it, and you're like, oh shit, and you.
Let me tell ya, I'm notorious for always sending things to the wrong person.
Oh, you're notorious.
Yeah. Like I'm the type of person who I'm might be just mentioning someone and accidentally might send a voice memo to them, and I was probably talking about them and did not mean to send that voice memo to them. It's happened to me like at least once a year.
It should be so much harder to record voice memos because it's too easy, and it's too easy to do it by accident, in my opinion.
Yeah.
No, there should be voice memos.
It's like I'm talking
you should
about.
Have to put in your
it's
passcode
like,
to send a voice memo.
Whenever it's like if I want to talk about how my night went
before
with
you
Nick,
post anything on social, you should have to put in a passcode.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
Pocket tweets.
Anything. Because sometimes you realize your phone is open and you just start doing stuff on accident. It's like it's not fair.
Has Brie ever walked out on a movie? Yeah. I don't think Brie puts up with things that she doesn't have patience for.
I don't think she has.
Have I ever walked out of a movie?
Yeah, like in a movie theater.
No.
Like, fuck it.
Never.
No.
Okay. But there was one movie on Netflix that I got all the way up until there was 15 minutes left and I turned it off.
Was it Prom?
No, but it was it was like some wedding movie that took place in Europe. Do you guys remember that? There was a lot of hype around it. It was a British comedy movie.
Was it The Wedding Date?
Yes.
I love that movie, Brie.
Oh, wait, the one with Deborah Messing with the red hair?
Yes.
Brie and I were bonding until this moment. Like, she and I really bonded over After the Final Rose.
We did make eye contact at that moment. Had to let that one go.
Has Brie ever broken something at a friend's or acquaintance's house and not told them?
No.
No.
I think she would have had a good laugh about it.
Honesty is the best policy. Yeah.
No.
If I break something, I'm like, I broke it. It was me. I'm so sorry. Whatever I need to do, tell me to do it.
I'm so clumsy.
Yeah.
This is our only borderline inappropriate question, but it's fine. Did Brie have music on the last time she had sex?
Oh.
Was there a lovemaking playlist?
There was not.
Man.
Okay.
I mean, we'll go.
Do you have a lovemaking playlist? Do you have a go-to lovemaking song?
I don't have a go-to lovemaking playlist or song, but I will say that I would probably prefer a playlist or a song. It's not happened.
Oh, I apologize. There's one more in here.
Uh-oh.
Amanda picked these out, by the way.
Amanda.
Has Brie ever role played with their partner? Sure. Ever?
Why not? It's fun.
Ever? How old are you?
Where are we gonna draw the line at role play?
What?
Wait, why is it technical?
Yeah,
What do you mean? How aggressive are we?
I think there's some really vanilla stuff passing for role play right now.
Like what?
Like, I think if it's a light choking, it doesn't count as role play.
No, I'm thinking like
choking
costumes.
is choking, but you.
Costumes.
Wait, is it role play like costumes? Like,
thank you.
I'm a police officer. You're a nurse.
Well, you don't have to wear
Amanda's
costumes.
like,
Role
choking
play?
is so mainstream.
Choking is
Bree's like going to Party City, like the costume department, trying to like figure
It's
it
clearly
out.
open for interpretation, but choking is choking.
Light choke.
I mean, like, metaphorically, like the light choke. I feel like that whole genre.
Well, if
The whole genre.
if there that's more of a do you like
dead?
That would be more like a do you like a little spanking kind of aggressiveness? Like that's more. Well, if we're just gonna be crude,
like
that's when you're
French
like
maid.
that's when you're fucking and not making love, kind of thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, but role playing is more like
French maid.
I just mean
Yeah,
like proper role playing, not
Officer.
just like calling someone a slut in bed or something like that.
That's not
you know?
role play either. What
That's
is
not role playing.
Those are just
That's what I mean.
Yeah, it would be more
That's
like
my point.
if you're like, you don't have to work, maybe it's someone's a college professor, someone's a nurse, and you're just kind of lean into that storyline.
Got it.
Right?
Got it. Yeah, that's what my assumption is.
But I don't think you need full-on costumes. You don't have to be like, all right, who's the doctor now?
I majored in theater. Like, what do you think I do?
I don't think wigs need to be involved in role play.
Let's just say not my thing. Let's just be ourselves.
Okay. You've never gone into character.
Never gone into character. I don't think that's something I'm interested in.
Still laughing that choking is too big.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Man is like offended. People have been going around this earth saying that they love role playing, and all they do is choke each other
and call each other sluts, which is not role playing.
I just think there's a very
man is like fucking
there's a fine line between
like,
talking dirty and role playing.
Oh, that escalated.
Well, don't worry, Amanda. Brie is not going around.
Thank you, Brie. Thank you.
Last question. Let's see here. Has Brie ever been wasted on an airplane?
On an airplane?
No.
I want to say I don't think Brie's ever blacked out.
Yeah.
Apparently I'm wrong. Apparently I'm wrong.
Say about that?
Her friend in the background was howling.
Nina wants to come in here and share her two thoughts.
Well, have you ever blacked out on a plane?
Actually, what was funny is the first plane that I probably blacked out on was on my plane with Nina. We were flying back.
First plane.
I know.
Well, not my first plane, but on my plane with Nina, we were flying back from Spain. So I met my friend whenever we were studying abroad in Spain together, and it was just like this really emotional time because we had spent a whole year there, and we were all flying back together on the plane as a huge class together, and we needed to just embrace each other, and I would probably say that was the first time that I got wasted on a plane.
How much was that bill? Those little bottles are expensive.
Oh, I think we might have snuck some stuff.
That makes more sense. Okay,
great. Yeah, we're supposed to do that. Yeah.